Hello, beautiful souls. So I felt inspired to record this video for you for the winter solstice. And I want to start off by saying thank you so much for following my work, for listening to my meditations and sound healings and joining me for my events. I appreciate you all so much. I appreciate your support, and it's an honor to be on this journey with you all. So the inspiration for this video came while I was writing intuitively. So I've come back to doing this channeled writing again, intuitive writing. And it's a really good way to receive messages, to connect to the spirit world and your guides, and have their love and messages come flowing through. So I've been doing that for myself a lot more. And then I felt inspired to ask for a message for the winter solstice for all of you, for everyone listening, a message that I could share with the world and all of you. So I received this message. It just came flowing through from the spirit world, and I will share that with you in just a moment. So I don't want to say too much before, because they basically say it all. I just want to say, oh my God, this year has been quite a ride. It has been for me and for most people I know. A lot of good things happening, but also a lot of emotions coming up. And of course, with everything going on in the world, that does affect us. And there's a lot of chaos around us. And it helps me to always take that step back again and view things from a higher perspective. Doesn't mean I'm not truly compassionate for the people suffering, going through tremendous hardship. I have so much compassion for everyone who's going through any sort of suffering. But I think the key point is to still take that step back, rise above all stories, so that we may realize that we are going through this shift of consciousness and a huge transformation, that we are in the long run moving towards something so much better, a world where there's peace and unity. And I know that doesn't happen overnight, but that is where we're heading towards. So it's key to find that balance, to, yes, have compassion, not turn away from the world, but to turn within, and then from a place of love and compassion, from that point, then go out into the world. Because the more of us find peace within ourselves, clarity, come back to who we are, the more we help accelerate the shift in this world. Because it's not about one person coming to save the world. It's all of us doing it together. So it always starts with us and within us. So if you feel powerless with everything that's going on, know that you have tremendous power within you. And this is exactly that time to come back to that, to reclaim your power, to remember who you actually are, so that your gifts and talents can flow freely. And I know that may seem difficult at times, but trust me, when you allow yourself to sink into the stillness of your being, when you allow yourself to move through those layers of perceived limitations, of the limiting beliefs and judgments we hold against ourselves that may have been caused by trauma in childhood or through society, whatever it may have been, when we move through those layers, we can come back to the essence of who we are and then bring that into the world. And that is a beautiful process. And I realize there are lots of ups and downs, and it may be uncomfortable at times, but it's so worth it. So I encourage you to go easy on yourself, to slow down as much as you can, and to take this time of the winter solstice to allow all of you, who you are, to be there, your light and your darkness. And so your darkness may be those parts that you still judge, that you'd like to push away, where it's uncomfortable to look at them, to interact with them, to integrate them. But there lies such great potential in that. And so during these days of the winter solstice, see if you can take moments for yourself, even if just a few short ones, to give yourself that space to experience yourself as you are with everything there is. And see if you can invite everything into the space of your heart, also the parts you judge. And that will be extremely healing and can be so purifying. So, yeah, as I said, I don't want to say too much before I read you the message, but I think that's something really important. So, it's really been important for me this year. I will add that. Those of you who know me personally know that I am very energetic. I have so many ideas, and I tend to get ahead of myself and tend to rush. And so for me, especially this year, it's been a constant coming back to myself, truly to taking that step back, to slowing down. And I'm allowing myself to do that more and more. And the deeper I go, the slower I allow myself to be. That doesn't mean not creating out of inspiration and then being energetical, but in between, taking those steps back, going within deeper, getting to know myself even more. The deeper I can go in my offerings to you. So it's such sacred, beautiful work that I just recommend you do that. Get to know yourself on every level of your being and know that you are okay just the way you are. So I'll leave it at that for now. I will, after I've read you the message of the spirit world, I will offer you a short guided meditation with an a cappella sound healing and send you off into the end of the year with that. I do have an offering in the beginning of January that I want to mention. On January the 11th, I'm offering an online cosmic journey called The Golden Portal into a New Way of Being. I will post the link below this video. If you feel called or are interested, you can find more information and tickets when you click on the link. So I'd be honored to journey through that golden portal with you and experience the vibration of how we can be and how we bring this new world into being, because it begins with all of us. And yes, so I will read you the message that has come through. And I wrote, Dear guides, team and spirit, star brothers and sisters, what is your message for the Winter Solstice 2023, which I may share with the world? So this is what came through. We are a collective of beings to bring forth this powerful message in service to the highest good of all. Welcome, dearest children of the light. We ask you to listen with an open heart and an open mind. We ask you to sink into the beauty and sacredness of your own soul's light and into the depth of your being and heart. Dearest ones, if only you could see yourself through our eyes and hearts, you would see that there is nothing to fear. We know the world may seem dark from where you are perceiving it, but be assured that profound change is occurring. And you are that change. Wait not for someone or something on the outside to save you or the world. You are all your own savior. For it is time to reclaim your true power as the sovereign being of light that you are. We see your pain, your overwhelm, your exhaustion. We see it all. We hold you in our light and love, here to guide and assist you. You are us, and we are you. The same pulse of source consciousness flows and vibrates through all of you, of us, and all there is, all there ever was, and all there ever will be. At this point of time, at the winter solstice, be not afraid of your own darkness, dear ones. There is no part of you that is not loved. Step into no time, no thingness, nothingness. Out of all stories, to experience what lies beneath. How to do so, you ask? By becoming still, present, open, by allowing all that you are not to gently fall away, so that you may come into remembrance of who you truly are and may experience the joy and relief in the unfolding of it. You see, all judgments you hold against yourself are constructs and programs and couldn't be further from the truth. So in these days of this turning point, slow down as much as you possibly can. Rush not to the end of this year. Let your inner worlds matter more than the outer. This does not mean ignoring the outer world. It means not getting lost in it, in making it your point of focus. Rather turn within. Feel yourself with all that is present, always coming back to your breathing, honoring your path and that of others. Be present in your heart. Be present in the stillness of your own being, no matter the turmoil on the outside. And from this space of presence, then engage with the outer world. How you show up in the world is what creates the experience of your world and your life. You are rapidly moving into the unknown. You may be experiencing a sense of loss of control. That is a good thing, for ultimately the control you seek so often is an illusion. You are called to surrender, to truly surrender, to act out of love and inspiration, not fear or force. We understand how it may seem frightening to see the world as falling apart, as you might say. You are moving through a great shift of consciousness, and indeed the old is falling away. Let it fall. Be the one holding space and the vision for the beauty of what's to come. It is already here, being birthed into creation by you, by your thoughts, your open heart, your uniting your dreams and visions and releasing the old. Many of you feel a sense of suspension between the old and the new. You have outgrown parts of your life, whether that be relationships, a job, the place you live, or any other situation. Yet for many, you are staring into the unknown, not knowing where to turn or what to do. Turn within. You will not find your answers anywhere else. Dearest ones, the unknown is a beautiful space of zero-point time, a field of infinite potentiality and creation. Fear not what lies within. Allow yourself to be held in this moment of perceived suspension as you deepen your roots in divine connection to Mother Earth, as you open your heart deeper, as you release all that no longer serves you, as you trust deeper, as you remember, as you allow yourself to be as you are. Realize that your worth never depends on anything on the outside. You are born whole, and that is what you'll always be. Release any notion of having to fix yourself. Feeling broken does not mean you are broken. There is a core inside of you, a presence of the highest light and resonance within that can never be broken. Come back to loving yourself as you are. We know for many that may seem impossible at times. Know that you can call upon us at any moment to pour our love and compassion and light into you, your body, your heart, your mind, your soul, and every aspect of your being. In these days of this powerful portal, allow yourself to be held in the womb of creation, in the light and unconditional love of Source Consciousness, for that is what you are, Source Consciousness expressing and experiencing itself through you. You are a powerful and courageous being, having chosen to be present on this beautiful earth in these times of profound transformation. At the beginning of this transmission, we said, "Welcome, dearest children of the light." Allow the curiosity and purity of a child to be remembered and called back within your heart. You are all beautiful children of the divine, loved deeply and purely. If you could truly feel how deeply you are loved and cherished, you would cry of bliss and joy. Allow yourself to experience yourself as that pillar of light, the bridge between worlds, as we move and flow and shift through the birthing process of a new earth. Keep breathing, keep surrendering. Listen deeply to the whispers of your heart and eternal soul. Keep trusting. Keep calling on us to assist and guide you. Fear not what you may find within the stillness of your being. It may feel uncomfortable at first, but when you allow the turbulent waters of your being to calm down, the waters will become clear. You will sink and move through all limiting programs and beliefs, through all illusions, and find liberation in the sweet nothingness of your own womb of creation and sacredness of your eternal being. Experience the beauty of the fullness within the nothingness and the emptiness within the fullness. Receive this message not through your mind, but through your heart. Release the need to have all the answers and make peace with all that you are. That is the sacred journey back to your origin, back to freedom and bliss. Dearest child of the divine, you are whole, you are worthy, you are the beautiful, unique expression of all that is. Be patient and kind with yourself and others. Become gentle. That is the greatest contribution and most powerful service you can offer. For with every one of you coming back to peace, love, and true abundance within, we move deeper and deeper into the creation of a world of peace and light and love. We see you, we love you, every one of you, everything that you are. You are us and we are you. In deep appreciation and unity, we send you our blessings. We stand with you side by side, united in spirit and heart. And so it is. So that is the beautiful message I received. I hope it resonates with your heart. And the word that sticks out for me, that is most profound at the moment for me personally, is surrender. Because what they said as well, for a lot of us, the old doesn't really work anymore. There are things that don't fit anymore, that we don't feel aligned with, yet the new is not always visible yet. So we're often in this in-between space at the moment. And this is what calls us to surrender, to allow the old to fall away and to trust that by coming back to who we are, as I said in the beginning, trusting and surrendering, the new is already being woven. The web of it is being woven in the field so that we may experience it in our world. And so we are in that in-between state in many ways. And so I encourage you to be patient and to truly surrender and just sink into all that you are. So I will leave it at that for today. Again, thank you so much for listening and for sharing this sacred space with me and for receiving this message. I truly appreciate it. And we will now move into a short guided meditation and sound healing. And with that, I will send you off into the rest of the year. I wish you many moments of peace for the rest of your year, moments of love with the people close to you, and a beautiful start into the new year. And I hope to see you soon, and sending you much love and a blessing from my heart to yours. Until soon. Bye. So close your eyes if you like, and sink into your being, sink into the stillness of this moment. And allow all of who you are to be present. You are held in a beautiful sphere of white, golden, and rainbow light. Only the energies that are to your highest benefit may enter. And so keep breathing through your open heart. Allow your heart to open on yet deeper levels. And know that you are loved and guided. Know that all that you are is loved. And consciously invite all aspects of your being into your open heart space. Allow them to be embraced by the beauty and the stillness of this moment. Allow your breathing to become a little deeper and a little slower. And allow yourself this moment of rest, of just being, of just breathing, without having to do anything, without having to solve anything. Just being, just breathing. And as you breathe through your heart, imagine your heart and your being expanding into all directions very gently. And as you breathe out, imagine releasing any tension that is within your body. And so when you receive the sound healing, know that the sound and the light language contains codes of unconditional love, of appreciation for all that you are. So open your heart and being, receiving the sound and allowing it to flow deep into all that you are. Just open, breathe, and receive.
Jaya Jaya Tirayo Ko Era